So this door is not closing, and I thought it was not fitting well, and it was not fitting well actually, so that was not wrong. But then I realized there is a second problem. So this little thing here is basically too low. No, sorry, too high. This is too high. The holes are too low. So it doesn't fit there. And why can it be so high? It's most probably because the house, the cabin, just tilted towards like, you know, like this. Which is very possible with, like, it's standing on logs and stones. And a soil like this, I mean, it's just normal. I'm not sure if that's the case, but yeah, I think so actually. So I will now try to literally raise the cabin from this side, probably a centimeter or two, so that it fits again. But before I do that, actually, I almost forgot to check the balance with a, how do you call that thing? Water balance? Is that the name? Which is where? That's a good question. I have a few, but it's pretty messy around here, so yes. And then what else? Maybe these also. I'm also putting some boots for the moisture. You know, I always feel very the battery. I feel like I'm wasting. Like when I shoot these videos, and even if I don't put them online, I'm like, who am I to, or who are we to, you know, occupy gigabytes of place, whatever, on the online clouds, physical storages. So I always feel this guilt, like to literally shoot anything, especially when I'm kind of about to upload it. And that's the reason why I never done it before, or very, only a few times, only when I'm super happy with, you know, the quality and everything. Okay. You see? So that's the suspect. It must be like this. So I was not wrong. That's a good feeling. Yeah, it requires to go up maybe, if in this distance it's a centimeter, then in the whole thing will be around what? 10? Maybe less. 6, 7. We will see that now. Again, let's test. That was yesterday night, late night. I tried all this. I shaved the tree quite a bit, the house, the door. But let me first clean a bit. Okay. if you ask me why I didn't use the lawn mower like backwards, like instead of pushing, like basically pulling, which is much better when the grass is high like this, my answer is I don't know. I forget about it. I think it will take time. I think it's the second time I'm like filming myself while talking to myself about what I'm doing. I do that a lot, but not while filming, like, so I'm still like not natural. I'm a lot of in my head, like, okay, what I'm doing, what people are thinking, am I making a fool out of myself, is this a good idea really to be, filming like this, which I thought for a long while it's not. I mean, not that it's not. Not that it's not, but I don't like it enough to do it. So yeah, so it's still very new thing for me. I have this constant questioning if I should keep doing this. Okay, so back to fort, from back of the house to the front of the house, it's kind of okay. It's not perfect, but so requires a bit of tilting up. That means when I tilt the house as a whole, I should be tilting the front maybe a bit more than I do in the back. But yeah, it's not a big difference. Here's a nail that can make something. I have to go to the city. Someone. Okay, so the plan is that I raise from here, from the middle basically, and then yeah, maybe I should do it from the front first. The front, it's a stone, not a yeah, I don't know. So I raise it from, nice, okay. I raise it here, and I put something there. And what do I put there? Well, it's a good question. Probably something like 4 or 5 centimeters to begin with. That should be, of course, something that is good enough, like maybe this width, this much of weight, and yeah, 5 centimeters. So like a small square will do it. I think I have a few pretty nice, not easy to rot pieces that I can go with this kind of parts. It's smart to, take the right pieces, because I usually just keep using scrap material. How is that one there? This one is not bad, but I think I have better. Let's see. I'm a very a person who like too much obsessed. You know, when I watch a video where people like cut timber, like, you know, a good piece of timber, like they cut it. Oh, we should clean this part as well. They cut it very ruthlessly to get just a small piece of timber, or like a big piece of timber into 10 pieces, whatever. I go really sad. Like, that's a big, nice piece of timber that could be used in a place where you need a big, nice timber. So instead of cutting it into 10 pieces, you know, you should be simply I hope this stays there for a while. You should be instead find a timber, look, or 10 pieces of small timbers that, you know, you understand, like that will be because you can't put 10 pieces of timber together into a big piece. So if you have a big piece, you should use it only where you need a big piece. That's my thinking. This is the piece that I was talking about. So I'm gonna do something that I have very hard time to do, and cut this beautiful thing into think like at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. This was like I got it from a, you know, somebody was doing something with it. Like, I didn't even buy it, but still I have a very hard time to cut them. It's not about money, it's about something much deeper. Like, we need to be effective with the materials we use, I believe. Look at here. That's already glued together, probably too much. But I could actually take away, let's see. I think they're simply glued together, because then I could just take those 3 pieces, and that's even better probably. Like, yeah, let me try that actually. And if not, I come back to be cutting these beautiful bigger pieces. Oops. What's the That's the downside of not being super organized with your tools. Not yet. That's something I'm very decided to do, but still haven't done it. And then spring and summer came in, and it's already covered with 1 meter of grass everywhere. Plants. So, here. Good. At least I've been smart enough to put it aside where the grass doesn't grow. We had a huge sewer system of both houses built there. This was excavated, that's why it's like no plants there, or bare ground, more bare ground. So let's try if it is. I really don't know how strongly tied they are together. We will see now. Well, maybe one more pieces. Could that be that? I don't think so, but let's see at least two. Oh. Yes. Hallelujah. Or no, shit. Oh. It wasn't blue. Of course. Oh my god. For some reason, I didn't even check the other side. It was basically nails. Shit. That, I mean, in a way, it's even good maybe that this came through like this, because then we know okay, so that part is still good. I mean, I could definitely use this part as well. I mean, I don't need something very wide, so maybe it's actually something even good to have it already divided into. I don't know. I will not say, what do you guys think? Because even if you have a very good idea, this will be done by the time you watch it, so I will not go into that kind of audience engagement, follower engagement stuff. You know, that's actually one thing I will not do, really, like, because I resent it so much, like that kind of fake, like, what are your thoughts kind of question. Like, I mean, if the person who puts it really are curious and really are looking for answers, for help, yeah, sure. I mean, then it's all good, of course. It's actually beautiful. Not okay, it's beautiful. But I think 99% of the time, maybe more, it's simply, you know, they want you to make a comment so they can simply, I mean, it will just increase their post's visibility, which is, you know, and then they may have a noble reason why to have that. And when I say noble, I'm talking about something like, okay, I know philosophically it's a tough question, like what is noble, what is the virtue, what's the difference between you simply trying to make as much as dollars as possible in whatever way you can, versus having actually a noble cause, like saving the world or making sure that more people knows about the truth, or, you know, a piece of information, whatever. But I mean, without going into that depth, we know that most of the time it's simply just like, you know, trying to make money. Which is, again, I think it's all good if... What I'm talking about now again. We were here to fix some cabin, for which we needed wood, for which we are going into whole process. That's another thing, like when I watch this super heavily edited, very addictive actually, you know, fixing stuff videos, like they all happen so quick. Like in 5 minutes the guy is done with the whole thing, you know, like, and I know there are cuts and everything, but still, like, you don't see anything about the whole preparation. And maybe those people, I will say, are exempt from maybe 90% of that preparation, simply because, you know, they have the whole setup, like professional tools, like everything is in order, everything happens in a small confined space. Like, you know, most of the time it's like tens of thousands of dollars basically, basically equipment that allows them to be very efficient. And they cut those woods, those timbers, those materials that I was saying, like crazy, you know, like they don't care. Maybe that's the way, by the way, especially in today's world where like everything is abundant if you have enough money. Maybe that's the way. Oops. But to me it's fake. Sorry, but that's fake. Like, you gotta be either a professional carpenter, like literally someone who makes their whole income from that, to have that much of setup. And most of the professional carpenters don't have that much of setup. I mean, they have better setup sometimes, but it's not that organized and that abundant, you know, it's different. So I'll just try with this first. And secondly, what was the second? Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, so you see, if you're gonna watch any of this, you gotta, I think, get used to this. Me basically bringing you people, along with my mind flow, especially when I'm working. I'm gonna do this in the least bullshitting way possible and in the most anti-bullshitting way possible. That I can kind of promise. Alright, let's see if it is good enough. I don't know if you see anything there, but maybe I should maybe I should relocate this camera to actually a place for a few seconds here. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, I have some idea. I see the, yeah, okay. So let's see how this one will work. What was that? Yeah, okay. Yep. No. I did not. Yes, no I did. Lock it up. As I said, I'm still quite a bit of a nervous for doing this, like recording and everything. And now I wonder if this is gonna hold. Like, I mean, this is gonna hold. It can go up to 5 tons. And this will hold as well, I'm pretty sure. But this, like where it sits, we're gonna see that. It's gonna sink for a while, as it does right now. Yes, that's very expected. Is it gonna hold? Maybe I should have put something more there. Maybe not. There's some plants that are touching me there. It's still sinking. Easily 5 centimeters sunk. But meanwhile, a few centimeters up. Oof. Little knots. I think we're getting there. Yeah, a few centimeters. So I need to go another few centimeters. It keeps sinking. We will see. I may actually go back and bring in another piece because I don't think it will make it. It's sinking too much. So I'm going down. You may want to watch like the whole thing. Basically went down, as you've seen. And did I? Yeah. Oh. Now it's on the loose. Okay. So we're gonna try again. This time with a additional layer of foundation to sit on. So for that, I'm going to bring another piece. So that's my point. I mean, I'm far from any, like I'm not even an amateur. I'm maybe a beginner on fixing things. But I know one thing, because I've been a beginner for a long time. I know one thing, which is that in the real world, things are not as smooth, as quick, as, easygoing as it is depicted in this times of social media. It's simply not. I'm not saying it's even a bad thing, it's just how it is. So, what should I do here? I should separate this. And that's maybe for the whole social media, like there's this constant, like, people are making money, people are going to nice places, like everything is nice. I mean, by now we all know it's fake. It's not that I'm not telling you, any of you, anything that you don't know. I'm aware of that. But I think still, even though we know it, like intellectually, in our minds, in our brains, on a whatever emotional level, let's say, I'm thinking we still, like our brain is aware when somebody asks us, like, yeah, we know it's fake, we know it's like not natural, but on an emotional level or whatever it's called, we are still like comparing ourselves and our struggles with those things. And then, of course, we are even more, whatever it's called, like depressed or unhappy. Like in the real world, I put this back, to a box, not just like pew, not just like pew kind of movements. I don't know if anyone does that, but like that's kind of this full weird stuff that we know is not real. I mean, it's real, but it's not. It's kind of artificial. It's not like how the world is, but still, we are exposed to it so much that we can't really like convince ourselves easily that it's like we need to put an effort to remind ourselves that what is actually not true. Like this is actually not how things are. So don't worry about it. Maybe I should put it this way. Nah. So it becomes harder, like literally. I think harder and harder actually. Okay, so we go again. I think this time it's gonna be much better, much higher, and potentially all the way up. Let me put this away again. I mean, it's fun. You know what? I just do it like I shoot these videos almost like as a depth to the world. By the way, one thing. I don't like to push this up without a plate because I don't want to crash the wood. So I'm gonna go again one more time. I'm not gonna bring you guys with me this time, or maybe I should, or I could at least. And yes, and basically bring in a piece of wood to put between the lever hydraulic and the piece of timber that we are raising, because that way what? Aha, there's a person there. What are you doing there? No, I'm talking to the camera. Yeah, it's my new thing. I'm trying to get used to keep talking to myself, but now recorded by the camera. That's weird. Okay, so I will use this one actually. It's thinner and that's good. So what I'm saying is, yes, I'm very ineffective because I'm a noob, I'm a beginner and everything when it comes to fixing things. Oh, you can even see here maybe that it's not really flat. But it's, I mean, there is that, but there's also the other part where in real life that's how it is. You go around looking for a tool for 30 minutes, you know, just to find a set of tools that you're gonna use usually takes a longer time, and that's actually a fact. It's not like me only. It's how it is. You can ask that to any basically handy friend of yours. That's just how things are, and it's super annoying. You can do things to make it better for sure, and you should, but still it's not like, oh, I start a do-it-yourself project and everything works like a fairy tale. Nope, they don't. And the preparation and organization is usually taking even longer time than the work itself. Okay, let's see if this is gonna hold up this as good as I want it to hold up. Oh, what I'm thinking. Of course, I got this rubber thing. I forgot about that. You see, this is me being disorganized and forgetful and everything, but also like well, that's smirking around. But it is true. I'm talking about, like, you know, in real life things take time and you forget something, you look for the tool. It's not like in social media where they're like piff, 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 and things happen like as if in a fairy tale. I mean, okay, I'm also stupid to keep forgetting things, but what? Nah, it's not being wise, it's... yeah. So now, time to find that rubber thing, where it is. Maybe either here, I doubt it is, or in our main... oops. I wonder if this project will be done by the time this video is over, because the thing is, just doing these one shots, like, I hope I do, by the way, yeah. It must be here actually. And I could do it without that as well, but I don't want to crush. Oh, what? trash stuff. And yeah, this is a very good reminder how I need to clean this place. I mean, I think about it 3 times a day, but it's not here. Some of the stuff is like, it's not supposed to be here, but it's here. Many things actually are not supposed to be here, but are here. None of it's supposed to be here. And many other things also. Was it? Maybe inside this? Nope. Nope. Ah. So yeah, like when these things, like when you are not a social media influencer, it's not like your job, which for many of those people that we watch is, by the way, like if they end up somehow on your feed and being watched like hundreds of thousands of times or whatever, it's very likely that they are making the money from that. So if you are not those people whose basically job is to make those videos, or if you are not basically a carpenter, I mean, they usually are the same, right? Like, so they have those 2 jobs, like influencer and carpenter. So if you're not one of those people, long story short, then it's simply hard to stay organized. Have you seen the rubber thing that we were putting on top of the hydraulics? Do you remember it? Huh?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Like a rubber thing, like this big, that you put on top of the hydraulic lever,
Okay.
so that it doesn't squeeze things. Have you seen that? Like, can you remember such thing? I used it like last time to change something about the car, so maybe it's somewhere in the car, but I couldn't find it. I will check once again. And if you live in rural, it's like if you are literally a real person. Well, sorry, when I say that, I don't mean that those people are not real. I meant more like an average, more like, you know, this is not my job kind of person. It's super hard to stay organized because you got 1 billion other jobs as well. Like, this is not your job, this is your part of your daily work, kind of, or not daily, but you know, things happen and you have to do it. This is really very much related with the over-romanticization of rural life. I've been living in rural for a very long time now, in different countries, in different places. Like, I've been a very early person in that sense and haven't done anything else, one may say. So I know how hard it is. Could you maybe check the workshop for that? Maybe not, huh?
Which workshop?
That workshop. Like you're looking for a kind of a rubber, like a lid, you know, with like dots on it and like a rubber buffer. Small thing. I will go ahead and keep doing the thing. Anyway. I'm curious where it is actually. And you got like obsessed like this to the extent of like actually forgetting about real job. Like you realize there is something to fix somewhere. That's also very common. That's why no job is ever done. Or, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it's funny like how you start with something and end up doing like 50 different things. Yeah, at least now we are going up, but also squeezing a lot of this thing. Shit. Oh, that rubber thing we may actually need. Do you see any, Anna? Did you find? Did you? Perfect. Very good. Let's see. There is what? Yeah, kind of dots on it, yes. Ah, good. Yes, it looks like it. Yes, she found it. I mean, I told it, like I told where it could be, and she found it, so it's a joint operation. Now I don't need that piece anymore, also. Yes. Now we are doing this together, Anna, officially. Maybe I can still put this, or? Nah, I think it's fine. Space enough. Yes.
How are you keeping the house up?
By putting
Stuff
this,
boy.
yeah. And the house is around 10 centimeters down this way. I already checked it. I mean,
Tell you when the door clicks in, or?
yeah, exactly. Actually,
I got
try, yeah. You don't have to push, just like, I mean, you don't just try to. Yeah, okay, more. Yeah, I think it must be like at least 5 more centimeters anyway. It's not that up yet. Aye. A bit more. Oh, those knots. Try the door again. Oh. That's it? Yeah. Yes.
Good job.
Wow.
Nice.
Can I call myself now a beginner level?
New even, huh?
Nah, not that much, but beginner level carpenter, huh? A bit. Yeah.
And isn't this a bit what he does?
Now we can check
Raising
the.
houses.
Yeah. You can check the with the balance now. We can check. Actually, I can bring this.
No, like cabin again.
So let's see now. Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah?
Still needs a few centimeters, but it's better than before. That's why the door is now closing.
Thank you.
Oh, man, welcome. But it's not over yet.
I appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
You are not saying this because you are on camera, huh?
Nah, I'm saying this because I think I'm not good enough to be appreciated with you.
Oh my.
Like, because I suffer myself, I'm mean to you, and that's not nice.
That's nice to
Can I ask you something?
say. I mean, thank you for sharing that.
Be honest now.
Yeah.
Do you feel lonely sometimes with me?
With you?
Mm-hmm.
Like because of you, or what do you mean by with you?
Yeah, I mean, like, even if you have me living so close to you, like, do you feel lonely?
Well, depends a bit on what we mean by lonely, and I'm not saying this to.
In general, in life, do you feel lonely? Like, or do you feel like you have
A
someone
bit,
that
yeah,
you
no. I mean, I very much feel like I have someone with you. I feel that for sure. But I also feel a bit lonely sometimes, that's true. Wenta.
Do you think that's normal in a healthy, good relationship? Or do you think, like,
Yeah, of course.
I'm not supportive enough?
No, of course. I mean, people can have friends and still feel lonely in some extent. That's how it is with you also. Like, you are a very good friend. And I may still feel lonely in some other parts of my existence, no?
Am I only a friend to you?
What else will you be?
I don't know, like partner, community,
Yeah,
tribe,
of course.
family.
Yeah, and of course, many things you are. Oof. You are many things, Anna.
I'm also that little thing that hangs out. Yes.
No, I think we are many things to each other, especially.
Should I get you a hammer or something?
Nah, not the hammer. Just need to up it up more.
But may it fuck up something else in the door now, or no?
Oh no. I'm more like thinking how to best position this. I mean, if I don't try to make it perfectly flat, if I be happy with this level, do you understand? Then it's okay. because to make it perfect level, I need more and more.
Is it just standing on like wood stuff there? Or?
Yeah. I will raise those parts as well. A bit, at least.
Should be standing on some rocks, no? Like wood will rot with that.
Yeah, that's a long-term problem. You're right. But let's do something now. Let's try to settle this down here and see if the...
Oi, quite low.
Check now. Oh. Oof.
Yeah, it's still working.
Good. It's fixed. It's just like...
Is it stable enough?
Yeah. It's still not just perfectly flat.
Mm.
That's the thing about it. But at least now the door, I mean, it's good enough for the door to work.
Yes.
As long, I mean, you are not rolling when you are sleeping, right?
I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
Of course I am. What do you mean?
No, I mean, is it like flat enough inside?
Yeah.
We're rolling like on yourself, like is
Go
it?
in and check.
No, I mean for you, like feeling wise.
Yeah, I'm going in and checking.
Uh-huh. Oof. Yeah? Good? Okay, so this was it, I guess. I mean, it's not fully perfectly fixed, but I think good enough to call it a day. Call it a day and go and fix another of 5,000 things to fix. That was it.